Have you ever pondered life's questions and wondered, what's the biggest Dorito in the world? Starting where all good stories begin, Google. So naturally with all these things, the beginning point has to be the TV show, how it's made. Let's have a little look and see how they actually make the Doritos to begin with. So the video was quite useful. Interestingly, they bake them before they fry them, so that's quite a good tip for us. Our next task to make the world's biggest Dorito was actually to buy a bag of normal sized Doritos first. Trying to be a little bit better at planning, we then hit the drawing board. I wanted to get a sense of what the average Dorito size and shape was, so we lay them out and picked the best looking one. We finally had a design, and now it was time to start making. So let's do a quick review before we get into our game plan for the world's biggest Dorito. Very tangy, cheesy, very corny. So I just had this thought, if I'm making a single one big Dorito, does that mean it's no longer Doritos, and in fact we can just sell them as Doritos? Is Doritos the singular of Doritos? So let's get started on step 1, making the Dorito. Step 1 for making your Dorito, add flour and cornmeal together and mix in salt with some water. Bring that all together with a hand and glove, then let the dough rest for about 20 minutes. So while we're letting our dough rest, it's time for us to make our seasoning now. So we'll start off with cheese powder. Let's get that into our little bowl here. Next in goes some onion granules, some garlic powder, cumin, put some paprika in for colour, some yeast flakes in, and a little touch of citric acid. Finally, it was time to start cutting out and rolling our Dorito shape. So we floured the surface and then cut our dough in half, rolling it out to about as thin as we can possibly get it, and then we used the torch actually to check how thick our dough was. If you look closely, you can see our Dorito is starting to form, and there's our triangle for our dough. We're just about ready to start frying. Let's just give it a bit of heat treatment first. So while we let our Dorito rest, we're going to make the bag now. I'm going to use this orange paper as the outside, and then we'll line it with our foil sticky paper here. I also took the S off of the logo since it's just a single Dorito. We don't want to mislead the consumers here. So just about finished. Here's a normal Dorito for comparison, and here's ours. Look at that. Right, so there we go. We pondered life's questions, made a giant Dorito, and even did some ASMR. Who says we don't do it all? Make sure you comment what you want to see me try next. I love doing these episodes. I love coming up with new ideas with you lot. And I love reading your comments especially, actually. I do think it adds quite a lot to this. So do let me know what you want to see. Doritos, let me know if you want to work on this with me. I think it could be quite cool to see if we could do a product like this. So do let me know. You can probably just shoot me a message on Instagram or an email, maybe, if I've got that anywhere. And just to remind you, we post long videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and content every other day anyway. So check that out and subscribe to never miss it. And I think we'll finish on these words. Very cool. Yum, yum.